Alright, good afternoon everyone. It's evening now actually. Oh, let's do some more metaphor. See if I can remember what's going on. Yes. I land myself right in front of the dungeon. The land of ceremony. Right.
What now?
Another archipelago. Right.
What now?
Wait, where's the notes I had? This is the ceremony. Right, so the monster is unknown. When it gathers strength, it unleashes powerful wind. Session. Fire attacks are effective. Right, so I need to be... double check everyone. Bot. Bot. Botra. I think I've got... the party is... Al, Hulkenberg, Junah, and Eupha. Right, yeah, I can see why I made those choices. Right.
Okay then. Let's go.
Please, take care.
Leave it to me.
Oh wow, so they are much stronger than I thought.
I will not succumb to a malady.
Hulkenberg's sick. She can't fight at her full strength. We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
So wind and dark. So probably light. Wind opposite is fire, I think. Or lightning. Sorry, that's lightning.
I won't hold back!
Her combat powers dropped hard.
You better be sure. Scour!
How could I take my fullest power?
No, not that one.
Heed me.
The enemy still stands.
With blade in hand. Oh, mystic fire! Numbers bring Hulkenberg.
So dependable. I'll show you. The combat powers dropped hard. You hit their weakness. Don't let
Magic
us down,
Seeker.
Junah.
We're not out of this yet!
That helped.
Yep, that's what Mallory does.
How could I can do
She can't
this.
fight at her full strength.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
After you. Only two enemies left.
We
Stay
strive
sharp.
for. Pierce through them. They yet cling to life.
Behold this power. Descend as a storm. All right. See the
Match the
finale.
talent of a songstress.
Reinforcements?
How many
Oh
are
my god.
there? Come on, everyone. We can't relax
This'll be
yet.
fine.
I'll show you. Burn!
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Maybe not. Take it.
I am grateful. They take my fullest power. It is your turn! Two more remain!
Amazing work, Eupha.
Magic Knight! Burn!
Eupha's really hurting! This! Can someone help her?
What?
Hi.
Eupha's down! Someone help her! Eupha's down! We gotta help her!
What's going on? This should be good. I rejoin the fray.
Junah,
It's
are
okay.
you okay?
We can do this.
You
By
look
this
like you're
power.
really rocked.
We can do this.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Hulkenberg
Even
sick.
my I can
She
do
can't
this.
fight at her full strength.
Come forth now. I'm sorry, everyone.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up. There's too many people knocked out here. You gotta get back.
Alright.
This will get ugly.
Let's stay
Not
calm.
like this. Someone help, please.
Come forth, Royal Soul. With healing power.
I am grateful. I pray you're ready. Heed me. One more remains. I am capable too.
Come on, not like this. Someone help,
Here.
please.
My spirit
Junah's
this
down.
summoner.
Someone, quick,
Not this
get her
tactic.
back on her feet.
I can do this. Come forth now. Thank you.
Junah's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
There. Time for my grand comeback.
Captain, they've got your defenses down. Freeze over. Only one left. Finish
You're
them
not
off.
out of this
We're
yet.
clear.
Thanks. Was neat. That was helpful.
Captain,
Summoner.
they've got your defenses
No.
down. We shall sweep them. Yeah. Eupha hit their weakness.
Sworn oath of knight. Magic Knight! Not now. Magic Knight! Worthy foe after all.
I'll give you the puppet.
Stubborn, hey? Only one
I will
left.
fight. Come
Finish
forth,
them
Royal
off.
Soul.
We're clear.
Wind.
Well, that was an awful start for the dungeon.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Remain steadfast. Come stay still, draw breath.
You're down.
Let's maintain this
This is
momentum.
over. This is it. They're weak to electricity. It looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to
If
shine.
I can get closer.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Moving to the
That's
rear. They're weak to electricity. Give them a jolt.
This is just what I need.
Descend as a storm. There are. Junah
You're
got
just
one.
so
It's okay.
fascinating.
Magic Seeker. Freeze.
Only two
Even my
enemies left.
I pray you're
Stay
ready.
sharp.
The situation is changing. I must do this.
Oh, bloody hell, Eupha.
Is everyone Magic Knight?
Christ.
Oh, mystic fire! Worthy foe after all.
Good night. What a showstopper, Junah.
Let's stay calm.
That's our defense.
sharp.
Yes!
It's not over yet.
Summoner.
Down.
Perhaps this will be too strong. Summoner. Let it burn!
For all that we strive for!
Just some lightning into everyone.
Healing us!
I knew you'd help.
Thank you. That was helpful. I call upon a royal soul!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
If I say so myself.
What now?
And then four. Ultramedi Dikunda. She's fine. Eupha. A bot. Okay.
Come and get me.
That's a long arm! Keep the pressure on! We got rid of the crystal. Great job!
Hey, you.
We shall serve as the trials of witnesses. The Magda shrouded this place will only grow deeper as you descend into the lower levels. Within those depths, you'll meet skeletal monsters reanimated by Magla. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind.
Let's check.
You encounter skeletal foes in the Grand Cathedral, right? Maybe we can defeat them the same way. It will be a grueling trial, Lady Eupha. Please be cautious. Makes me want to take out one of these guys or in favor of a brawler. Scroll. What are you doing at the moment, Scroll? Well, there's plenty of swords, Master. Right, okay. Leveling wise, this is probably the best party I can do. Unless I divert from what I'm actually trying to achieve at the moment.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
Take that!
That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on! I'd say we're evenly matched. Which means you've got this. That should come in handy. Pocket it. We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Come on!
A preemptive
We have
strike!
the edge.
Jump on him! Everyone, go! Wind isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
Right, so wind, so probably electricity then.
Mass dancer!
It's okay.
Hmm.
We can do
Okay.
this. Magic Seeker!
What?
Burn!
I shall do my best. Take my fullest power. Heed me!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Magic Knight! As the point of a sword!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
There we are.
Give you the performance of a lifetime. This is just what I need.
Freeze over!
Child's play!
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Come forth, Royal Soul! With healing power!
That helped. Even here I go. It is your turn.
Observe the enemy. Magic Knight! Not now. Into the fray with blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Don't underestimate me. Behold this power.
Frost! Stubborn, hey?
I won't hold back! Roar! You still up?
This is trivial.
Oh, is this the dungeon that hates front rows? Or was this just a leftover?
Ow! Hulkenberg, your attack power's
I
dropped.
pray you're ready. No, not this. I can do this. Heed me.
You missed.
Oh,
But
God.
come on, focus.
I'll run you through!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Fast dancer.
That's the last of them. The way's clear. Not bad, eh?
They're gone. The day.
What now?
Let's see where this goes quickly.
Here.
You.
Oh, hello.
Ah!
Stay on your toes.
Come on.
That worked out. Keep it up.
I'm right here.
You hit him right in the weak spot.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Now get in there and finish him off.
Fast dancer.
Freeze over. Stubborn, hey?
Ah! Scour. There's two
Got
left.
him.
This
Nice
is the
going,
power
Raptor.
said to
That
belong
one,
to a
sorry.
priestess. It is over.
Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, bolts of lightning!
You kidding me? That didn't do a thing. Captain, this is just what I down. Frost!
They sure don't give up easy.
Let's take Magic Seeker. Wind. Just one
Got
left.
him.
Everyone
Nice
is
going,
counting on
Captain.
me.
We shall sweep them. Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
With blade in hand! Burst forth! What an
Attack was
effective...
Oh,
nullified.
not paying attention. My God.
Brace yourselves.
What are we doing again?
Eupha's lost her
Watch
memory.
me.
She can't use her skills. Freeze over. Sorry, my mistake. Captain,
Magic
he's got
Seeker.
your defenses down.
Scour.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Ever excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Ah! All right. How's that? Brace yourselves.
Trivial.
These guys are proving to be a real problem in my current party.
What are we doing again?
Eupha's lost her memory. She can't use her skills. Everyone fall back.
Look alive. We are not done yet.
What now?
One of you has to go away. Probably going to be Junah in favor of Stroll. No, Hulkenberg go actually in favor of Stroll. roll, you're going to have to be a pugilist for the time being, unfortunately.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability.
Crushing Fist. He's half HP, so he Rain Life. Thunder Magic's okay. What's his weakness? His weakness would be ice, so if he has ice dodging, that'd be great. Increasing HP by 15% is also very useful for when you use life as currency.
All right.
Do that one. Right, so he's able to hit hard, under life to replenish. He hasn't got an MP attack.
All right.
Really expensive, but it'll come in handy, perhaps. Alright, the Stroll's there now. Party, Stroll, Cal, Junah, Eupha. Good selection skills. Eupha is just really expensive. But she's got bots, so she can have
All right.
lids instead.
This could be our chance.
Forward! Watch me! Frost! They sure don't give up easy.
The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus power. Wind. 3
That's
left.
one for the captain.
Even my
Let's
strength
keep
will
it going.
wounded. It is over.
Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
Are you prepared? I'll crush you. Almost finished. That'll
Great
do.
job,
This'll be over, smash, dancer.
Freeze over!
Magic Seeker. Scour. Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
Amazing!
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
We shall sweep them!
Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
Now, pugilist, you'll be dust.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Right, mass, dancer. Your turn.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Okay.
Looks like that's all of them.
I
Great
barely
job,
touched this
everybody.
dungeon and my MP's taking quite a hard hit.
That'll do. I shall rise to the occasion.
And that's the end of that.
found some. Here we go.
Nice.
What now?
Who's got what? Take that, so you can actually use something against those skeletons. Who's Hulkenberg as the MP, I think.
Careful!
All right.
Found a strangely shaped pebble that radiates a mysterious light from within.
Okay, so
I wondered, this has got to be one of those relics that Neuras wanted, right? When we get out of here, let's show it to him and see what he thinks. The stone might be a relic. Just as Gallica says, I'll bring it with me and have Neuras take a look at it. Blah. Blah.
Come on!
Excellent.
we shall fight well. They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Fast dancer.
Descend as a storm!
Even my strength summoner. I shall purify you.
By this power!
I don't have piercing attacks anymore.
Hold on.
God.
Wind isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
Magic
Let's
Seeker!
hit you quickly.
Lightning!
I can't afford to hope. I call upon royal power within. Untamed magic.
Behold this power.
Burn!
I shall do my best. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
The freedom of a... You better be sure. Forward!
No holding back. Take that.
This hurts bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his last leg. Someone
Raging
heal
fire!
Sorry,
My
Captain.
mistake.
Even
Your
those
attack was
souls of
weakened.
kings, give me strength. The enemy still stands.
To the rear guard.
Strong
You won't hold
combat
back.
powers down.
We can do this.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Thanks.
I call upon royal power within!
A piercing attack.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Piercing attacks is possible with Al. The only problem is it's really expensive. Can't get rid of these either. I could. Deck collection. He was a gunner at one point. Where are the gunning skills? You're not a gun. Thought you were at one point. Okay, sigh. That's going to be a problem, so I can't take advantage of those weaknesses. Unless I bring Hulkenberg back. No, they don't have any other weaknesses, though.
What now? Let's push through!
This is no time to take risks. Restore your health.
We destroyed the crystal. Thank goodness.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Captain's on his last leg. Someone get him healed up. Frost!
Woke him up.
By this power.
Are you prepared?
Not now.
Let's see how this plays out.
Is everyone all right? Magic Knight! I'll run you through!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I'll show you.
Burn! Too slow!
Captain, your
Come
attacks
forth,
have been
Royal
weakened.
Soul! With healing power!
Helpful as ever. Pugilist! You'll be dust!
Junah,
I
your
for
attack
all
power
that we
down.
strive for!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Behold this power.
Stubborn, hey? Strong
Let's go.
combat power is down.
We can do this!
I owe you.
Thanks.
Should have almost passed the turn and had someone else hit it.
Child's play!
Done, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
pugilist! Take that! Tougher than I thought.
Captain, your
Oh,
attack
power
is weakened.
of heroes!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Just done. Ha! I have never known such heights. Take this!
Look alive!
I can feel my blood growing.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
What now?
Ah!
Okay.
Oh there!
Past this point, the influence of Agua becomes more pronounced. Profound darkness consumes the area and will hinder your progress. You should not linger within this place for too long. I pray for your success in this trial.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
Come on! Alright, come on!
Alright, come and get
There's an end to that.
I think we shook them. We should be safe.
Let's push through!
We're still close around.
How's that?
Don't let your guard down.
Come on!
That ought to do it. Stay vigilant.
Let's push through!
Around.
Ooh, that's quite tough.
Twould seem we've won the day.
Alright, I'm right here.
Come on!
Alright,
Let's push through!
alright.
Come on! Well done. The scourge is no more.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it. What a fortunate find.
They found us. Look alive.
Come and get me.
Dad?
Hey, good one.
Alright,
Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Come on!
That's one job done.
Our enemies have discovered us.
Let's push through!
Hey, don't be a hero. Watch your health, would you?
We're safe. The crystal is no more.
Get out of the way, Hulkenberg.
This is bad. They're onto us.
That one.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Over that. Okay. Good.
If you are struggling, it would do you well to heal.
What an incredible find.
Nicely done.
Okay.
What now?
Just throw away. Brilliant. Go up.
This power grows stronger still.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
We found something.
Well done.
Right, I think that's everything for this level. Not done this level yet, 100%. Mind you, it's all hidden stuff, so I think I need to continue on.
Yep, we're safe here. They look pretty tough.
Yeah, come on! Come on! Alright, how's that?
Good job, everyone.
Come on!
Go away.
You're strong, but please be careful.
You do it.
Now, just two remain.
I'll show you. That's not.
I don't think there's any piercing attacks I can do.
Seems like a waste. This is just what I need.
Let's Magic Seeker! No. Magic Seeker!
I call upon royal power within! Untamed magic!
Like swift blade in hand! As the point of a sword!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. I call upon a royal soul. Your turn.
Pass. Now we can go all in. He's gonna wake up anyway.
Magic Seeker! Hold on.
Cal, you're being really useful at the moment.
You're looking good
Pass.
here.
I shall vanquish evil! Pugilist! Take that!
Is everyone alright? Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. I'll show you. Sorry, my mistake.
I'm counting on you.
Are you prepared?
Good.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
A trivial satisfactory.
That'll do it.
We cannot avoid
Ooh,
the fight.
the strong ones as well.
Stand ready.
I can feel
Bit
my
annoying.
power growing.
Come on! Alright, I'm right here.
We're safe. The crystal is no more.
Oh, there's a mechanism down here. I have to avoid those because they're sucking up so much of my MP.
They found us. Get ready,
Of course.
everyone.
If I can.
Well, isn't this a
Past here
dilemma?
lies the chamber where you will undergo the trial and acquire the proof you seek. It is impossible to know what form your anxieties will manifest as, but please know that all of us, the chief included, await your safe return. May fortune favour you, Lady Eupha. again.
This won't stop us.
We're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Please, after you.
I won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
My thanks.
Thanks.
Was nimmt.
Now, what's the play?
Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to shine. Run away!
Remain steadfast.
Dad!
Some foes still draw breath.
That should finish it, I think.
Oops, that's what I want.
A nice find. Add it to the collection.
Oh, I'm on this floor. Okay.
What is this?
Yep.
All right.
What a find!
We found something.
Incredible.
Put that
What
coral
now?
melon on someone. So I want someone who's weak against wind. No one's weak against wind, apparently. You'll guard against it anyway, so... Junah, can you make use of it? You cannot. One treasure chest I've failed to get. Although I bet you probably walk around from there.
Everything's pretty standard.
There we are.
What an incredible find.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Everything's done here. Things done there. I've only explored a small section of that. Let's save and go back. I probably have a safe amount of MP.
Yep. Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear. Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay. I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
That's how you get to the slaughter. So, okay, so just one
There
last
they go.
time.
Come on, cat!
Look to yourself, lad. We'll hold the line. That should finish it, I think.
We found something.
Amazing.
Okay, not worth it, but okay.
What now?
Surprise, Eupha's not in the party. He probably should be. Stroll is probably less useful now.
Yep.
Before I forget, let's
now?
change Stroll back to a warrior.
This is the place.
I can feel it. This is where the trial will be held. Are you prepared? Yes, we are. This must be what brother mentioned.
Oh, I see, I see.
Bizarre shape, I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it.
Leave it to me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Everyone.
Yes. I feel that together with you all, I can do this. Please lend me some of your strength.
Of course.
Of course, love. Let's go, everyone. Oh, the eyes are in the hat.
This is the last of the trials. Let's give this all we've got.
Mass dancer.
You hit their weakness.
I can do
Don't
this.
let up now, Junah.
Come forth now.
Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
Magic Seeker! Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Oh,
That's
power
your
of
opening, Captain.
heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Mass dancer. Here I go. Heed me.
Come forth, royal soul!
With blade in hand!
What did that just do?
Mass dancer.
You hit their weakness.
Everyone, I
Don't
pray
let up now,
already.
Junah.
It is your turn.
Yeah! Eupha hit their weakness.
Magic Seeker! Fire!
You hit their weakness.
Let justice
That's your
prevail!
opening, Captain. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
This is just what I need. I can do this. Heed me.
It's okay, let's go! Scour!
A magic knight! I stand waiting.
Wait, what was I doing?
The captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
The summoner. Come forth now.
Could have used nature like that. Never mind.
The next one's yours.
Magic Knight! Oh, mystic fire! Worthy foe after all.
Watch me. Burn!
Hey, that was relatively easy compared to the rest of the dungeon anyway.
Okay. I feel stronger.
22, 23.
I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here. And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
Your initiative to do this, even by chance, has revealed your true power.
My true power. So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial. There's a favor I might request of you. For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me. But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster? This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go. But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this? A handshake? Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world. The Oracle Priestess, Eupha. Nurture thy body.
Ah, okay.
But,
Apologies? Does shaking hands make you nervous?
oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mastari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now. And the other meaning is... well... it matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you. My sincerest appreciation.
All right.
Probably means marriage or something like that. considering it's an anime trope or whatnot. Tolerance is the next one I need to get up.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
Wait, I'd like to explore a little more.
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay, let's spank the rest of that MP somewhere.
Yep.
Don't have too much there.
Let's push through! 'Tis our opening! I see you!
We shall fight well. Masked dancer! Even my strength pulls souls of kings. Give me strength!
I won't hold back! Better be. I'm counting on you.
With blade in hand! Magic knight! Pierce through them!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. This is just what I need.
I shall do my best. I'd rather refrain for now.
By this power! Roar!
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot. I'll show you. That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Not bad.
Ooh, one more level.
Steady effort is key. Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Oh no! We're respawted!
Look at!
There they go! We made short work of them.
Come on! They are
This is our
Just
opportunity!
like it.
Behold this power! Even my strength summoner!
heed me!
The freedom of a wanderer. The next one's yours.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Masked dancer!
Burn!
They sure don't give up easy.
Everyone is counted. I pray you're ready. Come forth now. Help me finish this.
God, nice one, Captain.
We can do this!
Thanks.
Is for all that we strive for!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
One fight, and I'll be alright.
Be forewarned. The enemy are aware of us.
the other one. Hello, Mr. Cranky. You doing alright? Yeah, working through it. Banking the rest of my MP somewhere before I leave. Very close to getting Seeker. Well, the Magic Seeker leveled up 20. And you only need... I need rank 7 for more though. That's intriguing. Good morning, I hope, so far. Keep.
Charm. Keep the pressure on.
You...
Like this.
Please wake up.
That's the first time that has happened.
Answer me.
So,
Okay. I just lost the last couple of fights. I cannot be bothered.
what now?
This is fair.
Leave it to me.
Stupid box.
Hey,
Yeah, let's
Okay,
return to town.
got it.
Oh, fingers crossed for you.
I'm
Back on
quite
Virga
grateful.
Island. I already said it previously, but I would once again like to reiterate my gratitude for aiding me with my task today. The Mystari trials are quite interesting. I suppose it's not rare to mark the transition to adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is on a whole nother level. There were so many skeletons about. I suppose many fell there without ever completing their trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage. Perhaps the island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They needed warriors hardy enough to withstand the blast of the lands and made a trial to match. Phew, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly while the time, yet more battles await us. So we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task.
Now then.
Okay, let's go to bed, guys. Yes, yeah, I did the boss already. At first I thought it was just a butt with a sword in it. But it turns out it's just a blank face. And the eyes were in the hat.
Try not to die.
Yeah, I was just running around doing, just spending the rest of my MP. And then,
Well then,
me being bad at the game meant I got wiped out. My life on the line. Hulkenberg. Right. So. Where's more? Yeah, I'm just wasting away the rest of the days now. So the goal for today is to level up tenacity up to level 4. Do some followers. I've only got 4 days left though to do that.
Well met.
We have the spear, our sole means of dispatching Luis. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust. I've been thinking about my once compatriot Rodan. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way. I might see the truth. Though through a fair and honest duel. God, I'm full of gas at the moment. I had scoffed down a kebab just before I came on.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. It is a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say, I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on more petty pursuits. You know, I'm actually just being asked a favour by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him for now. If my witness has no objections, let's go.
I thank you.
Hastening indeed, let us hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I heard word that Rodanth is preparing for another execution. How did you hear word of that from here? Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. You're in the sea for like a few days. How did you hear anything about that?
Listen!
Good citizens, once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my words!
But fear not, in the name of the honourable orders of knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait!
Rodan, halt.
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid this execution? I'm here to
No.
stop you.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind a knight's honour again. By my hand, we shall stain it. You will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at a knight commander himself?
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both. Birds of a feather, and so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life on it. Duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you mean to run away from my challenge, oh commander of honourable order? Death to traitors. Glory to the knight commander.
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well, consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Cal is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Nastum. Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
Oh, he looks dodgy. We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Cal, to me. Hulkenberg and her high heels. We come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here.
You choose a place far indeed for any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful.
Now then.
Witness is present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honour and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodan. That will be quite unnecessary. Nastum. What? I can't move.
Absurd.
Fool, you and your whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there, with the whole town watching? Nastum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End of pain, Nastum. Face me instead. I told you, Cal, do not interfere. Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How? I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Oh, I didn't have to fight.
Rodanth.
The skills of dulled, Rodan. And that Naston fellow appears to be absent. Appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your fast of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soared, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not powers alone. It is not a convenience of title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knights of the Shadow Guard. Rodant's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody.
This time.
Anyhow, you really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodant red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodant's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also freed of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. You kept saying you'd convince Rodant to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now is an outcome almost most unfortunate.
No.
True.
You're right, and I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 were to be hanged. Those 8 that were supposed to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
You dressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I lived up to such title. Of course you have.
Yeah.
As always, you helped dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodanth, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Cal.
She now a new.
And what do I get? Rank 7, and
Yes, I am your knight.
you can now be a Dark Knight. Or a Paladin.
Now then.
The woman? What do you mean? The woman? Let's return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. Oh. Is that how you see her? Number 11. I'd imagine Neuras is going to bug me now. Yep, there he is. Alright, let's do a safety save. And let's also find out what those two classes are.
All right then. What now?
Not too far away from them either. So, a paladin requires a magic knight to be 20 and 18k or 19k worth of mag. That's relatively easy to do. What do you do? That's defense, counter, first aid. Okay, so your typical paladin sort of skills. Dark Knight, wizard. Heavy rush. Okay. Magic counter. Deals heavy pierce damage to one enemy. Flawless. Passive, nice, nice. Thunder Strike deals medium damage. Okay. I think by far I'll prefer this one over the paladin.
That is...
Thanks, huh? Flying Guard Thrust. Extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy. Lowers defense for 3 times. Deals with physical dark damage to one enemy. Putting a one-time weakness to dark. And the paladin, what do you do? Extreme pierce damage. You've got loads of skills. With physical light damage to one enemy. Okay. Extreme electric damage. Piercing damage. Okay, so your main skills are all very defensive and buff wise, and you've got some synth attack. For some reason, she was the easiest for me to farm up. Yeah, she's proven to be quite easy. I mean, she's got... Oh no, she's not level 20 there yet. Yeah, I mean, she's been leveling up fairly easy for me too. She's just proven to be the right person at the right time for a lot of occasions. For me, anyway. That last dungeon was quite rough, though. I had no piercing, or very little in the way of piercing, very little in the way of light or blunt attacks. I opted for keeping my current archetype set up to level them up, as opposed to changing over to what's good for me instead. Alright, they're not bad. Right.
All right then. Go.
Stroll is actually my only one who's maxed out on the friendship front.
Oh.
I think that last dungeon was the very first time I've had him out of the party. Neuras, dear, where are you?
Let's go.
Oh-ho.
Hello there. Come check on the progress of the lance. Well, you ought to know. I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So, what's the matter, lad? Wait, have you come across another potential relic? I have.
Well.
Egads. What is this?
Oh. Hey.
Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. Is he baby talking to the relics? They never cease to amaze me. No matter how much I study them, these relics use a power that interferes directly with fundamentals elements of matter. I see. So we harness the colossal heat generated at that point. I hear it. By my sainted aunt, I hear it. The whispers of an ancient civilization. Their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you, Cal.
Thank you.
Well, strike me down. There really are all kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me the thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. You're feeling low?
Well,
When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me, is all. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear.
that's...
You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days, back when I was just a young man? I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And the worst of all, the people I'd taught friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me, one by one. See my colleagues change their tunes as easy as coin flips made me realise just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I'd become.
All right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, you tend to favour the path that's safe, secure, and less risky. I won't betray you.
Yeah.
I suppose so. When I think about it rationally, I doubt any of you would abandon me. Especially if you've struck out this relic hunt so far, eh?
Yes!
Exactly. You are a trusted engineer. I don't know what we'd do without you. Goes to show. Can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, right, Cal? Well, she's rather shy. Ah, bless her.
Thanks.
I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Wish I could have met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more...
I'll do it.
No, perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all that wasted youth in no time flat. Hey, you can't believe you're about to finish the game. I can't believe how fast you've gotten through all that. Look at where I am right now.
The truth is...
Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together, thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm, enough to power 1,000 gauntlet running engines. Even more so, I dare say. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. Though that hinges on you on finding all those relics. Well, with that settled, I'm counting on you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration.
This one's important.
Okay, about the same difficulty.
Now then.
Alright, now that I'm fighting fit again, it's time for maintenance. Yes, maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course. That's true. That is true. Have you solidified which game you'll do
Time
next?
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then,
All these friends. Right. Harvest Day. 3 days left.
Lovely.
Should start you for a little bit as well.
Right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We will arrive at Altabury all the same. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brylehaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes. Of course.
I'm very happy.
Really, that would make me so happy. But this is Brylehaven. There's so many foods which I've never seen them on the island. This bone and meat, it's used as ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Yes, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our product.
Pardon me.
I apologise, I didn't intend for that. So, last thing I need my customers thinking is is rituals and organs. Bah, this is exactly why nobody cares for you, Mistari. Bit harsh. Oh no, I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Don't worry about it.
Is it true?
I've heard there are lots of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there are so many kinds of people. Why at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That was a scam. The person probably saw you as a traveller and tried to take advantage.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase. Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but it was also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. Ah, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. Makes me smell. It's so rich, there's complexity to it. When it tickles the nose, shall we try and follow it to its source?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. You have some business here at the church. Curious about the smell.
I see.
Ah, I see that young lady is Mistari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you. My name's Eupha. This is Cal. Is it alright for me to make introductions?
Oh.
Are you perhaps the one that I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Never mind, I shan't pry. I'm Hyperic. If you've an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on our way home.
Ovi.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Mother's very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologise for leaving you so soon after you've travelled so far. I hope you'll visit again whenever you wish.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh sure, till next time.
See you later.
Bye bye Eupha and Cal. See you later. Bonjour. I wasn't intending to visit the church, but I'm glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. Mistari, I mean.
Well, now,
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone. Of course.
Sure.
thank you greatly.
Thank you so much, but I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name whilst asleep, so that you don't forget, it's a promise. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. I suppose it helps that she's not wearing a helmet.
It's strange. Until recently,
Pagan
I
teaching
lived with
reduces the
such
chance
fear.
of the party being afflicted with anxiety. That's really cool.
But then,
But there's something a little off about this church. I might be just imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gone quite late. We should start heading back. I bet they're killing all the people in there. Right. You've been making sure the buttons work for a few games, since you're playing on a Switch controller, and the base Steam versions are showing Xbox. Yeah, I get that problem with Steam as well. Like, when I plug this controller in, it registers as an Xbox controller, and it makes playing stuff like Star Wars really difficult, because it's saying like B, but I have no idea where B is. But you're thinking Grand Blue, good. Alliance Alive, I don't think I've heard that one. Eulin Chronicles, I've heard that one, if that's also on my list. Maybe Like a Dragon, I've also heard of those ones. But Star Ocean is still high on the list. Hell, he had Star Ocean. It's over 2 to 3 days to think about it. Yeah, from what I've seen, just peeking in and out, you are probably about 1 day's worth of gameplay left. Like 1 stream's worth of gameplay. At least you seem very close to the end, like insanely close. Must demonstrate my resolve. Heismay. Probably do a little bit of farming. Okay, fair.
Alright then.
Right. Heismay. Junah's there. Bardon doesn't like the evening. I should probably get this one up as soon as I can. I think what it comes down to is, do you want 9,999 damage attack or not? Did not even know they went that high.
Hey.
I wonder when Fake Lance will be ready. Waiting is one of the things I'm not good at. Oh, are you free now? I have a favour to ask. It's about the festival in Brawlhaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me? Sure. Knew the count on you. If you could do your teleport thing and get us to Brawlhaven. I got separated from Junah while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
What about a flower for you, your loved one? They're rare beauties bound to impress. Oh my god. That child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. Need to prioritize finding Junah. I mean, that's obviously Junah. What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here.
What?
What? What is it? Is there something on my face? I thought you'd left me behind. Oh please. You really think I'm so selfish?
Den.
Well, shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. Yeah, I saw some comics about baby Junah, so I wasn't sure if it was like lore based or if it's just the artist having fun. The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at Colosseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Junah. Ah, and regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing. Oh please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Junah. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Oi. That you thieving crooner? What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lovely laboured festival, eh?
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. But you slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you Nydia know how to do.
Come now.
Meatus, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw the Lady Junah does.
No way.
That's so. Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. As a matter of fact, I don't.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I know. I've grown a thick skin over the years. Nothing for it. I do apologise for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's crossed about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's so very reassuring, my lady, truly. Well then, I'll take my leave. Still think this whole dance thing or singing thing is dodgy. It's not that I don't sympathise with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. Well,
Really?
Yeah.
natural part of any competitive field. But it's the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that?
I'm going to give this performance
2
my
open
all.
skills, excellent.
Leave it to me.
I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime. I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we? Okay, you need all the royal stuff unlocked, which are the class-specific special archetypes. The concept of the persona mask will be different than what you really are.
Well then.
Not sure I understand that last one. Without a bit of concept, a bit of background to what you mean. God,
Alright.
words are hard. 2 days. I'm super curious about Junah's little baby form, though. Junah as a girl and a grown woman. Ah, I see. I see. Ah, go away, pigeons. Gotcha. Right, well. Right, let's do Bardon. And then I will work on my...
You've come.
Hey, here. Glad you're well. I've got something I want to show you. Do you have a wee bit of time? I do.
I am gladdened.
I need to create more of those masks. They're really expensive.
Brilliant.
Look here, we rebuilt the town's defense barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances too. Plus, we've doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to harm us will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Are they bad people? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Bardon?
Huh?
Gastro. What business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Bardon. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh well, that plan was necessary to build the barrier you see before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money on us so carelessly, we have no need for such defences. Do you honestly believe the material will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything, don't you agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out the funding from donations to town leading figures? Sure, you had cause.
What?
Where'd you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Virga.
What did
Right?
you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Stab him. Just stab him. He's obviously a troublemaker. How dare you push a wee laddie? Here, you alright there? There. Not too. You're not hurt. Head on home. Ah, Mom. It's talking. It's talking. Hey, don't be frightened. 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 You ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay. He's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up.
Then.
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Children really do fear you.
All right.
Well, I can admit that was partially my fault. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being a governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess, he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position, because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Junah, now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems that would just invite tragedy. If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. That's a good idea.
Nicely done.
Right, that little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe that's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake, too, that I'm cleaning up the town. But you see, I want to unite the people under your banner. That requires removing certain obstacles. That's reassuring.
Amazing.
Yeah?
Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I'm gonna have a lackey, one on king.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Respect for the whole party. Occasionally, as the day ends and the begins, Bardon sends parcel. Nice.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax on my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Bardon, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Anyone else?
Hello.
Heismay. Invincible noodles. Okay, let's go. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our scheme? I have something I'd like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my village, my declining village.
Why?
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them?
I see.
New day is dawning. What do you... Oh, you mean the new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept up in the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be. My grand elegance. Yeah. Grandiloquence? God, how do you pronounce this such a word? Will not be swayed by them alone. Well then. If you have time, would you travel to the village with me right now? Yes.
My thanks.
Because once we start traveling elsewhere, we won't be able to get your experience up. I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you listen. You yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter of my son. I want to speak with all of you, so that we can change the future of this village together.
Look!
Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say. You are Ujifs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? Would you force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy? To be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
I say though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they are born, and now they have no choice in their future, and you, as their guardians and teachers, would keep it that way. Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He is not an outsider. Heismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and speak. Let's speak. We'll make a difference now, whatever you do. There's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. People of the land won't accept us. That's an assumption.
Say,
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I have suffered for what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Cal, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future, where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming.
but
And when it does, what will this village do? We will close your doors to hope resist change and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond, we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives, courses are ours to decide, birthright of hope for every Ujif child. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Cal, and we who follow him, will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heismay.
Heismay, thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change so that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope, one step at a time. We'll support you. We won't let you down. I hope one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let's prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At least I can ensure your son will have peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I have finally had my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself. My tiny voice, young words in old air, scalded lilts, clouds parting in passing, and soon breath becomes lifer, and sweet wind alight upon well-trod earth.
Thank you.
I would not be here without you by my side. Thank you. He is quite the poet.
Now, a new
There is yet hope on the horizon.
Now studies the ninja. There's no sense in waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing, in land beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Cal. We're now rank 10.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Have a look.
That's a package from Bardon. What does he give us? Magla potion. Okay, so he gives items on occasion.
About the currents.
Here's the lines will be ready tomorrow, and it seems like the tide has calmed down a bit too. We should be able to set off for Altabury soon. Considering Fidelio's still on the mend, how about we spend the rest of the day helping people out? An excellent suggestion. We should repay those who have done so much for us. It wouldn't hurt to have their support in the future, after all.
I too will.
I shall accompany you. In this, I'm quite sure I would be most useful.
So?
We just spent tonight formulating our plans for tomorrow, so if there's something else you want to do, let's get it done during the day. Got it? Last day. Also discount day. Right, double check my quest. I should have done that a lot sooner. Relics, more wanted the general, and save the princess from death. Save the prince from death. Yeah. Okay. Toller isn't too far off, but I could probably get that done during my trip to Altabury. So, Pulpo's really. Eupha's available. So let's get that sorted. About to finish the original party. Yeah, get Eupha to the same level as Junah.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. I'll be Osprey all the same. Hey, I wonder if you'd be willing to go to Brighthaven with me if you the time to spare. Remember how the other day we met that one Sanctor, Heberick, I think his name was? I'd like to talk to him some more. Let's go.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, now,
Thank the Hybrick. What are you doing in the tavern? Ovi. He helps out here from time to time.
You know,
Hey, they told me lots of nice things today. For the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh. Can you teach it to me someday? Of course. How to dance is it? It's very traditional, but I think anyone outside the island would find it quite novel. It's really something. Mr. Hybrick, I want to practice the punch and then show Mama. And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now,
Now then, this video indicates you'd like to learn more about Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Basic. Then let's begin with the core of our belief. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers. With a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart, the idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our own gods in our own comfort difficulties, and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see, but that is an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, the infirm. The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hybrick, Eupha, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sancta Hybrick, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You're a kind person, Miss Eupha. Oh, it's just I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Eupha, you and Cal are going to convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, you mean convert? If you ever wish to do so, we'll gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I decide for ourselves. I see, that's unfortunate to hear, and I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through Sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want to keep you to keep that in mind.
Oh,
What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I need to cut this short. I am needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Eupha, teach me to start next time, okay?
no.
As I expected. The voting was never so much as the thought I had. I believe so, you're right. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, I put choice in mind for the first time. I don't think Hybrick was wrong when he said that we will have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something that we can depend on, and for some, that's Sanctism. I feel like I better understand Sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world. But I also want to be by your side, Cal.
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
Awesome. 2 inheritance skills and more experience when in reserve. Perfect. I'm not sure that's the wind. There's that smell again. I'm sorry, my head is going suddenly hurting. Let's come back to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. Murder is afoot. The church is dodgy.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Hmm? Nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-borne symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem, I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
I can't say right now.
Well, I guess you don't really have to.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh... Was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but... be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Junah. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Junah.
Exactly what I just said.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
Spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Her nose is incredibly flat.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Junah's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Junah over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
I am interested in how Junah's transforming to and fro.
Now then.
Suddenly, the voice acting stops. Well then, we'll be departing today. What's this I hear about the festival on the island? The islanders seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can now make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvellous? And who will be our dear captain pray with tonight? I wonder. Yeah.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Well, he doesn't seem that bad.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
And those are? The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
I was gonna say, it's a different colour, but it looks like the inside of a dragon fruit.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Good old Hulkenberg.
This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Sounds. I feel quite...
GA all over again. I don't think I know enough about Persona 4 to know what that means.
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
Oh, Alice has something for girls that like to eat. Okay. God, it's an alcoholic fruit, isn't it?
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone? Have you decided on someone?
Okay, that's a pretty big list. Let's go Gallica. Very first companion he's ever had.
It's so pretty.
Oh god. Voice acting's gone. Rest in peace. Okay. There you go, time to show faves. It's so pretty. To be fair, I wonder if picking Gallica was the wrong choice, given that she doesn't have an archetype for her own. Oh, she does. She has the mage. But I felt like she was the first one. She was right there from the start. Felt like the right one to choose. Otherwise, it would have been Stroll. So, it's so pretty. How the fire reflects off the ocean. Not even God could refuse granting a wish made in a scene like this. Hey, what do you think God is? Sectism and this village's religion both have a god, right? And they all believe God protects them and makes them happy.
Right.
But is it actually possible for everyone in the world to be happy? If someone's not happy, what is their God doing? Testing them. Testing them? Why would God need to test people? It's as if life isn't stressful enough already. I just want to be there to be less unhappiness in the world. Though I suppose it's pretty hard to quantify, really. Anyways, back to reality. Gonna make our wishes. Nothing to lose apart from trying, right? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There we go. And if you don't grant my wish, you'll regret it. You hear? I think adding that gives it a better chance. You're not exactly scary.
Oh, come on.
Hey, just because I'm tiny little fairy doesn't mean I can't be scary. I wished for all the world's anxieties to be replaced with hope. Why not dream big, right? When we don't know what lies ahead, that's when we're the most anxious, right? And that's pretty much true for most of our lives. All the more reason to enjoy a life for what it is and hope for the best. You've got to expect to be anxious about stuff. Let's look at it.
Besides,
I'm just saying, if we can wake up the prince, I think we would give people hope. And considering how far you've come, I think you're going to see it through. Have you really thought about that? How far we've come? I mean, you've grown so much since you got pushed off the cliff in the desert. And, I should know, I've been there the whole time. So, what do you wish for, Cal? Oh, this is your date thing, isn't it? You're talking about. Close to you, Gallagher. What? Back it up, Cal. Why do you wish for something that's already true? I'm sure that when you make a wish, God listens.
thank you.
You had a great time with this festival. Thanks for that. I'll just give you something. Not as thanks or anything. I found it on the beach the other day. I mean, it's from the bottom of my heart. Take care of it, will you?
Sure.
Thank you.
I've got this.
It's a weapon, okay? Getting it back to the runner was a nightmare. So you better equip it. Okay, so everyone rewards you with a weapon. That's based on their archetype, I imagine. Okay.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party. You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Junah.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Junah, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Junah was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know what? I really like Lady Junah's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Junah. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
What, the talk got really serious all of a sudden? Sorry, you're growing out with the more, except for one. Yeah, I mean, I've done lots of romancing with Stroll already. And to be fair, his story is quite nice. The only one it seems to be romantic, it was Eupha, by the way. I had a feeling that might be something like that. When she made a fuss about the handshake and stuff like that. I felt like she might... Well, they haven't explained it yet, but I suspect it means something like marriage in their traditions. And I think that she might have taken it that way, despite what she says. We shall see. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, for me, Gallica felt like the most logical choice. I mean, Eupha and Junah, they're far too new to the party. So maybe the other three, because they've been through a lot more. But if you think about it, like, Gallica's been there the entire time, from the very start. And probably when they got recruited into the same mission with the prince. So it feels like it's more their journey, and the others have just sort of added on over time. Still leave behind the idea open, and she asked to hold your hand. Oh, okay. Eupha's got it hard for him.
So?
Tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we get plenty of rest. Right, that's fine. Did you pick Eupha then? Well, I assume you picked Eupha because you know about this because you picked her. I just saved over. I could have just loaded that save up and gone over and over again. That's right. YouTuber has it all. Okay, you tried a few.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, that makes sense. I must say I'm sad to leave the island. But I must say I'm sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been utter delight. I'm almost certain that you said the same thing when we left Bralhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away, if you'll just be patient. Mind you, tongue straw, a few days is thrice as many meals. You gotta love Hulkenberg for that side of things. Wow, you're really taking this hard. Well, when you've said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner. I do love Hulkenberg's silly side.
Hold on.
We got anything to head out? No, we don't. We have bought everything we need already. Saying that though, I will go to the item store and just restock anything I might need.
I beg your pardon.
Don't have a heal yet. Sell.
Now then.
Alright, that could save the whole party. And I have the money. Let's do that. Sure. Let's go. Yet.
What now?
The helmet, wasn't it? Goes there. No. I'm being absolutely silly. Where does the helmet go? Oh, whatever.
All right, then. Go.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altabury region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altabury, we give Luis the fake lance Neuras made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Junah, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altabury, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real Lance.
You can put it out.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right. All present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Butlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altabury Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Oh, we are really close to the capital.
Hold on. This
I'd imagine it's one stop then across.
Let us hurry.
I imagine there'll be some side quests here. And then there probably isn't a settlement around here. Alright.
This place here.
Let's go. Why are you still talking? Let's just go.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
2 more days to Altabury. Well, at least on this journey, we don't have to worry about something or other. Improve food. Cool. And we were going to spend the time to level up that tenacity. Oh, Eupha has a book. What does that do? Appears to be a story authored travelogue, a guide of lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by whoever. A guide to life outside the island. Must be tough for them. Increases my tolerance. Okay. Deal. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island. Told through the story's author first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling, or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties historic people face living outside the island. You must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Eupha are jumping right into it. I think their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increases my tolerance.
Now then.
Whoa! Whoa, look at that shoot up.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
I feel the temperature's dropping since we made landfall. I bet it will be pretty cold in Altabury. Back to the book. You think so? What is that? Oh, it's the shrine. I'm on like 55 hours at the moment, I think. Let's carry on this one. Might as well finish reading it. This travel, this section on Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words "must go" are written in small letters next to each son, presumably by Eupha. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so will greatly increase the chances of being kicked out, apparently. Living in a totally foreign land sounds difficult yet. Okay. Seeing that, okay.
Alright.
Such a good book for tolerance. Look, it's the same level as Courage and Wisdom already.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand amongst the ruin. Mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montorio from the island, but never imagined I would see them so this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew, and it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes high. Why are you talking about this with the brothers still on? There's some two mountains on the horizon. Let's make sure all our preparations are completed by tomorrow night. I like watching you first sort out her helmet. Her hand sort of just like imprints through. Let me see it on the other side. That lift it up. Yeah, there's a cloth carrying through the other side as well. Okay. A section detailing the small, cute animals that exist outside the island is particularly warm. You must return to this section often. But it goes on to depict some methods mainlanders use to keep and raise animals for food. I can feel the author and Eupha's shock through the pages. Living in a totally foreign... Okay, same words again.
Alright.
It's reaching level 5 so quick. Oh, there's more. Wait a minute. With that, I'll finish the book. Feels like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
It's so close to level 5. Hey Rexy, how are you doing?
Come look at this.
Boy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colerodio Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it.
Oh, excuse me, I'm getting old.
By the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation. none can say.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to scream. I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into this distance. Damned war-faced Sanctus Scullions.
What?
Yeah, oi! What's gone into you? Why, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know? Pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I am reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience. I admit, if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. I feel you. I'm with you there. How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to, but the words just won't come out at all. Oh, this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about? Since that gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow bordered my wisdom. Right, I'm going to give that a try as well at some point. Stand over a cliff and yell at the sea. I'll be more intelligent for it. Apparently.
Alright.
As for me...
Oh, then I suppose it's old Neuras' turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and... We're rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
Bombs away!
But I must scream! As always, I've drawn this place here. Colerodio cliff. Drawing. Okay.
The gauntlet runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the gauntlet runner can provide.
Wow, 7 degrees. That's the coldest I've ever seen this game go. We've only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. If we get to Altabury, well, you know what's going to happen.
This is...
Sugar and briny stuff. Okay, right. I'm going to save it here and call it a night for now, because I'm about to unlock a load of story. I'm feeling quite tired because I'm getting old. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I don't know what time I'll stream tomorrow, but there will be some streaming. So, until next time, I'll catch you guys around. Yeah, I'll probably catch you when you're next time, because I might be streaming a bit too early for you, Mr. Cranky. But who knows? I might change it to a later evening. And Rexy, if you're on, I'll be there to see you stream as well. So, until then, I'll catch you guys around. So, good night all, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.